Customer called us up making a lot of noise. Antifreeze started going everywhere. And that, even if you look in here, you can notice the pulley is set kind of cocked to the side. So when I went and grabbed it, look at that. So we're going to go ahead and get this taken care of. Now there's two kinds of pumps when you go to order them. One is going to be with the plastic propeller and one is going to be with the metal. The propeller is the one that's the part that's inside and circulates the water. I don't know with that until I take it apart. So the first thing we're going to do is let's take off our belt. Let's get us some tools. So we got this like about 15, you know. What is this one? All right, we got here's our belt tensioner right here, and we got a 15mm bolt. So what I'm gonna do here is get I got a 15. Now my other socket set is home, so I got a 15mm socket. And I got a 1/2 inch drive, and I gotta reduce a 1/2 inch to 3/8. And I got my little swivel ratchet here, and looks like I'll be going clockwise, like I'm tightening it up. Okay, let's get this on real quick. And as you see, if I tighten it, it loosens up on the belt. So what I'm gonna do is do like that, pick the belt off. I'm doing that with one hand. I'm good. Let this tensioner go. And if you don't wanna, you wanna leave the belt to make sure it stays on where it's at, just take it off the water pump, pick it up, and there it is out the way. And what we're gonna have to do is take it off down here too, because we got to remove this pulley. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is you got a bolt right here, and let's see what that bolt is. That is the 15mm bolt. We're gonna remove this idler pulley because we got a bolt right behind there that we got to get to. So using our same 15mm, take it off. Get this pulley off of here. Take the bolt out. There we go. And while we got it off, now we can inspect it and make sure everything is good. We're just going to lean that to the side. So let's put that over here. Now, we got a drain pan up under here. Instead of sitting in here finding the drain cock for the radiator, just have our pan, push our pan under, and what you want to do is make sure the pan, look at that, slid that right up on there. It's right up under the water pump. Now I'm going to slide this back a little bit more. And now we're ready to take our water pump out. So, let's get the air line, start our air compressor up. And what you're going to need at this point is a 13mm socket. And I'm going to use a 13mm 1/2 inch drive, and I'm going to use my reducer, of course, and an extension in my 3/8 drive air ratchet. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, got our AC compressor, air compressor going. Let's take off our bolts. Right up going around, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bolts, 13mm. And I'm using my, let me get the right socket here, 13mm 1/2 inch drive. And you can use a 3/8, just that mine is somewhere else. And I'm using a 4 1/4 inch extension and the reducer at the end of it. Okay, let's hook this up. And let's start from the bottom bolts. And you can probably get a smaller, matter of fact, I might get a smaller extension. Okay, got one over here. Let me get the camera set up in different angles. Well, you got it. Let's loosen up all these bolts. And we're just going to loosen them up right now. And then don't take them out completely, because you want to make sure all of them are the same size. Like for instance, all right, our bottom two are the same size, so we put them up like that. Now let me just break loose these other ones. Now I'm gonna leave that last one in for now. I want to start taking these out to make sure. See how that's a long one? So we got another short one. So now I know these two up here are real long. What I'm gonna do is leave those in. Whoops. Let's take out this top one up here. Same size, okay. Make sure we ain't got no more. And this one's a long one. And actually, so we got 3 long ones. 1, 2, and 3. And all of them are the same size. So now, let's make sure we ain't got no other bolts that have to line up. And see no other bolts. There we go. There's our pump. Okay, this one's the plastic propeller. So we're gonna get the one with the plastic propeller. Be right back. All right, here we go. This thing is, look at that, this thing is messed up, man. Completely. Like it's even cracked. All right, so next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get us a rag or something, a little scraper. We're gonna clean up around there. And this don't take a lot to clean up because the seal, the gasket on this is a rubber, big O-ring, odd-shaped O-ring. So it's gonna be easy to clean up. And you, at the time, you want to look inside, make sure nothing's scarred up. And it's really not going to be because it was a plastic propeller. Now, if it was metal, then there's a possibility of something messed up in here. All right, so let's get that cleaned up. Okie dokie. What I got here is my little wire wheel. I'm gonna just go in here. And if you got a wire brush, it'll work just the same. Alright, I'm gonna go around and clean this up. And I'm gonna show you how it's done. Show us how it looks when I'm done. Be right back. Alright, it's all cleaned up. You need a nice little paper towel. Just wipe around. Alright, now we just wait for Fisher to get here with our new pump. We'll be right back. Alright, Fisher just dropped off our new pump. Federated. Open this up the manly way. Okay, let's match it up. Looks good. And this right here, I mean, you can remove it if you want. You don't have to. Yeah, let's get it off just so it don't hit me. Because some pumps, the fan goes right there. This one don't. And on the back of it, let's take off the protector for that. Let's throw our old pump and bag in the box. Here's our new propeller and all. This is great. New gasket up there, new seal and everything. We are in. Alright. Let's throw that in the box. And let's go up there and bolt this up. Now the first thing we're going to do is take a note of how this thing going to go on. And it looks like right about there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, right about there. There we go. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set you up right here. Bring this camera up a little bit. All right. I'm going to get one of my short bolts. Bring the water pump down. Go to the top bolt. Just start that by a couple threads. Now we're in. Now, get you a closer up here. We got 3 long bolts. Got 1. Oops, that ain't 1. 2 and 3. All right, so now we got all 3 of our long bolts in, and just put them in, by hand, just so you don't cross thread them. All right, now we got 4 more bolts. 1, 2, and I'm starting them by hand. 3 and 4. And 4 down there. Alright. Let's put those in a little bit more by hand. And then we're going to get our air gun. Air ratchet. Bareback. Alright. And what I did, I got my 1.5 inch. Yeah, 1.5 inch. Half-inch drive extension. Make it a little shorter. And when I tighten these up, I'm going to start going crossways, cross pattern. Let's get these tightened up. Now notice I didn't tighten that one up over here, I just wanted to bring it in. And now I'm going to start tightening up from over here. On. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is go over here, get our idler pulley, I'll set that on. You want to make sure that idler pulley is right centered on that little shaft. You don't want it to go crooked. So I'm bringing that in all the way by hand. Now it's on. Now I can just tighten it up. Okay. Let's get our adapter over here. I'm not going to use the air ratchet. Oh, I can use the air ratchet. Alright. Let's get that tightened on. Great. Alright, let's set up. Get ready to put this belt back on. Be right back. Alright, let's put this belt back on. We notice it goes around here like this. Goes over here, and then both of them is going to come down. But what we're going to do is bring this down, put it on the water pump. Then we're going to get our tension and just bring that right up to the alternator. Make sure all our teeth are lined up, the grooves are lined up. Definitely want to mess that up. Let's Let's get you set up over here. All right. Everything is lined up. All your pulleys are on. All the grooves are lined up and all. Gonna go clockwise like you're tightening it. Put it on. Loosen it up. Done. We are finished. Make sure everything's lined up good. Great. The next thing we're going to do is bleed the system. Alright. So I'll be right back. Alright. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to fill the system with antifreeze and we're going to bleed the system out. First thing we're going to do is remove the radiator cap. Now to remove the radiator cap, you're going to have to, if you try to take it off, it's going to lock. You can't take it off, so you got to make sure you push down and then twist more. Then it comes up. Alright? And next thing we're going to do is a little kit I got. And this thing is $20. It comes with different adapters. And this is just one adapter that comes apart right here. But it helps filling up the system without spilling antifreeze everywhere. And matter of fact, you know what? Why don't I just take this apart to show you better. Alright. There's my tub right there to fill it up. And here's one of the adapters. Or two of the adapters. The yellow one and the little cap right here. This whole thing is like 20 bucks. And it's like 10 pieces for different radiators. Okay, push that in there. Close it up. Now we can pour antifreeze in there without spilling it everywhere. But before we do that, we want to make sure we bleed the system. So what you're going to need is an 8mm hex socket. With a 3/8 drive. And what we're going to do here is this little bolt right here. Just follow the upper radiator hose. Let's move this out of the way. And we're going to take that out. Alright, now what we're going to do is start filling that with antifreeze until it comes up to here and fill that out. Then we know the system's completely filled. And you want to make sure that you use, if you're going to use some antifreeze from the store, make sure it's global. This is Federated Global for all makes and models. It mixes with all antifreeze. Because if it doesn't say that, you can turn that system into gel. And you don't want to do that. Alright, so what we're going to do is sit here. And see, I can pour this in here. And I can keep pouring until we see it come out the top of there. Alright, so we're going to keep pouring this in there and be checking it. And we'll be right back. Alright, we got it up. There it is. It's filled up. So I know right now the system is 100% full. So what we're going to do is put our Allen plug back in there. Alright, we're going to tighten that up. And then we're going to just fill this system back up to the top and close it up. Be right back. Alright, there we go. That nice and fresh, clean antifreeze. Put our cap on. Now, to put these caps on, you put the cap on, turn it till it stops, push down, and then turn it more. And then now it's locked up.